So what is up everyone? In this video I'm going to be going over some updates on the 240 and also what is to come for 2019. So let's just jump right into it, you guys. So as you all may know from the last video, if you guys have watched it, you guys know that I wrecked my 240 into a wall. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Voice crack. Yeah, go check out the video, you guys. It's the last one before this one. It's a mayhem course. Basically, I slid into a wall and messed up my 240, which I'll show you guys that right now. So this is the damage done to the 240. It looks pretty sad, as you see. So it's pretty beat up from the wall. It wasn't really the wall that people do wreck on at Mayhem and Mayhem Sports Center in Japan, but the way they had it set up was there's another wall like past the wall that you're supposed to be like rear clipping on and getting close to, and basically I spun out and I spun into the wall that's past it. It was all wet and rainy outside and everything like that. First time attempting like a Mayhem course. I was doing good up until I ran into the wall, fixed it somewhat like to where the car was drivable again, and then went back out there and still sent it. So the car still runs, and it'll start up right now actually if I were to get into the car and just try and start it, but I'm not trying to start it right now. Got the tarp, and the tarp sort of got some water right here if you guys can. It's been raining, got some snow also after the event, but yeah, she's looking pretty sad right now. You guys are probably bummed that I haven't touched the car since the event, but I'm sort of waiting on some other things before I begin working on it, and yeah, I'd like to get into that also. So I'm not sure if you guys know already. I don't know how you guys would already know, but you guys are probably wondering if I was going to try and fix up the car or just buy another 240 maybe, or who knows what. But I'm actually going to be fixing up my 240. It's just minor frame damage from what it looks like. I haven't really checked it out like too far in depth, but from what it looks like, it's just the tip of the frame's bent just a little bit, and we can just cut that off and re-weld up a new radiator support and stuff like that, which is what I need. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at the frame. So this is it right here. As you guys can see, it only bends from this point forward, so it doesn't interfere with this bracket right here or anything like that. It's literally just like right behind this tow hook forward, and we can just cut it off on the other side to even it out, and then just weld on like a rounded like radiator support or whatever. But that's like the only spot that hit the wall besides like the fender and whatnot. As far as fenders and body kit goes, I have brand new fenders and a body kit waiting for this 240, and I've just been waiting to put it on. I haven't found the right chance to do it, and now I have a reason, and soon it's going to be all looking fresh again. That's the whole plan. So basically spice up the 240 and get it back on the road, and it's going to look like 10 times better. It's going to look the way I want it to look, because I've never really had it to where I've been like completely happy with the car and the way it looks. So now I actually have a chance to, and a reason to like freshen everything up and get it back to 100% and looking fresh. So yeah, that's the update on the 240 and what's going to be happening to it for 2019. Just rebuilding it again, I guess. Alright, so the main thing I want to really address, like question-wise, that you guys have been asking was, why did I take the turbo off the car? If this was like me turboing the car was like one of the major things of this channel, like why you guys like subscribed and everything, because it was a turbo build. It was a turbo KA build that one of the first ones on YouTube that was like in depth showing you guys how to do it, and that was like the main thing of this channel. So like, why did I take the turbo off and downgrade to a NAKA? That is like the main thing you guys have been asking. And in this video right now, I'm about to tell you like the reasons, because there's multiple reasons why I went that route. And so here they are. One was just the maintenance of it. Is minor maintenance to some people, but to me it's just really annoying, because of course in like your freaking early 20s and stuff like that, for most people you're sort of going through a lot of like life type shit, which in the last video I told you guys I was. So it's like my life just seems a lot more hectic than what it used to be like 2 years ago. And it's like the maintenance I'd have to do on the car, it might be basic, but it's like it seems overwhelming, and like I'm not able to like fully maintain the car, it felt like. With the NAKA, it's like I don't have to do anything to the car really. It's like already ready to go for drift events. Just change the oil and check the coolant and fluids and stuff like that, and it should be good to go. Like there's not much I have to change on this car. But like with the turbo, it's like bolts will be coming undone, like for the exhaust side of things, because of vibrations, drifting and all. And I just gotta constantly keep an eye on the freaking engine to make sure it's running good, tip-top shape, or also freaking blow a head gasket or something like that, which I've done in the past. So it's like a lot of maintaining to do. That's one thing. Number two, I wanted to learn how to drive the car on a low power setup. I'm big on actually improving my skill as a driver, not just band-aiding where I lack at with mods on the car itself. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm one of those type of guys that's like, I'll look at someone out there who builds a full spec car and they've never drifted in their life, and like let's say they have like full angle, they got hydro e-brake, they got freaking 300 plus horsepower under the hood, and they go out there and they're able to drift like within a week and they're freaking good at it. Well, if you take all those mods away and you throw them out there on like a stock 240, it's like the chance of them actually being a skilled driver and drifting the course the same way is very like unlikely. And I want to be one of the people that can do that and skilled enough to driving to actually drift the car if it was like a shitty car, basically, like not a built up full-on drift car. So I mean, I'm not trying to like knock people for doing mods like that, because I've ridden in those cars with like angle and everything. It's freaking awesome, and hydro e-brake, it's like it makes it easier for you to actually get a grip on like actually drifting. And you are drifting when you're out there, but I at least want to be able to say that I have enough skill to drive the car when it's like low level, and I know how to steer the car and everything like that, handle everything, and then I can add my freaking hydro e-brake and angle and all that good stuff. And I've already drifted the car with like power and everything like that, and I've got a grasp on that somewhat. I'm not super skilled. I don't want to say I'm super skilled at drifting, but I'm still learning. But yeah, that's the second reason why I took the turbo off, was to basically go back to square one and try and learn how to drift the car stock. So, and anything, it's lower compression because I got lower compression pistons in there, so it's a little bit harder for me, which I'm doing pretty well at that at the 2 drift events I've done it so far. So yeah. And then for my third and final reason, I just wanted to basically freshen up my whole turbo system. So like I don't know if I mentioned in this video, but I want to build up another KA, and I want to do an even better turbo system than the first one, because the first one I had was literally my entry level into turboing a car, first time I've ever turboed a car. So there's a lot of mistakes like off the camera that I've seen. Like, I know a lot of you guys replicate my build and stuff like that and do what I've done, and there's nothing wrong with that. The car was running good. It's just, like I said, maintaining it. And I drift the car. Like if it was a street car, oh, it would run beautifully and I'd have like 0 issues with it. But I drift the car and I beat on it, so I want to improve where I saw that the turbo system lacked at and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my third reason, is just I'm going to redo the turbo system. Like that's my plan, and I want to make it like 10 times better, cleaner, and everything like that. So those are my main reasons on why I took the turbo off the car, you guys. You don't need to keep asking me. I know there's gonna be people that haven't seen this video, of course, they're gonna keep bugging me about it, but yeah, that's basically the reason why I took the turbo off. I know this channel was mainly a KA/SR channel, like we built the cars and stuff like that, and it's not like an NA boring SR, or no, it's not just a NA boring KA channel and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the plans. 2019, we're coming out there, we're gonna build this car up, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna do a lot of cool shit. So let's do it.